Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we take you to Pike County, where one fire department can now do more to help the community thanks to a generous donation.
And staying in Pike County, we'll show you how many folks in the area did not let some freezing temperatures keep them inside this past Leap Day, as many got out to help a good cause.
And in Lee County, people came out to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the county's founding, and what officials are saying is only the beginning of a year of celebrations.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is a minute after 6. I'm Will Puckett.
And I'm Lacey Roberts.
Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning on this Monday. It's the 2nd of March, and we are moving quickly, Lacey, towards spring.
And I'm ready for it. I like spring. That's my favorite time of year. But I'm also a spring baby, so I think that's why.
Oh, so just your birthday's coming up. So
yeah, my birthday's in 18 days, don't forget.
All right, we'll mark it down. We'll have to bring Lacey in a cake or some cupcakes or something. Let's bring Brandon in this morning. And Brandon, you know they say Mayflowers or April showers bring Mayflowers. For the past 3 years, it feels like March showers bring more April showers and then brings May.
Brings May pollen and April pollen and all kinds of things. So yeah, it's going to be a soggy start to March at least. Let's take a look at live pinpoint Doppler radar as we head through the first part of your day. And we'll take a closer look at some of the heavier bands of rain out toward Lake Cumberland and down toward I-75. So just be careful this morning if you're traveling any of those major roads that are seeing rain already. Temperatures all over the board. 36 Jonesville, 52 Prestonsburg, 53 in Jackson, 47 out toward London, and 53 in Irvin. Coffee meter, a normal day for temperatures, but of course it's Monday and we always throw a little extra on there on Monday. Your forecast for today: showers this morning and temperatures in the 40s and low 50s for the most part. 54 this afternoon as warm air from the south cranks the temperature back up, and then down to 49 overnight with those rain chances continuing. We'll talk about the extended forecast coming up here in a little bit. Will?
All righty, Mr. Robinson. Thank you, sir. Well, the Golden Air Volunteer Fire Department in Pike County recently received a big donation. Another volunteer fire department from Bourbon County donated a fire truck and only asked one thing in return.
And WYMT's Marianne Fletcher went to the department to learn what that is and what that one thing was.
A new fire engine is not cheap.
You're looking at close to $300,000.
And for a volunteer fire department like the one in Golden Air, the price tag is impossible to afford.
When, our annual budget is only $16,000 a year.
Chief Philip Smith was shocked to find the Hutchinson Volunteer Fire Department in Bourbon County giving one away.
Anytime we get a piece of equipment that can improve the service we can provide, it's a very good feeling.
And after completing a letter of need,
so we did it, and they donated the truck to us.
From house fires to car wrecks.
This truck will have multiple uses.
This 1988 model will help the nearly 400 households the department serves.
This will add an extra 750 gallons of water.
Assistant Chief Robbie May says he is excited to get this truck rolling.
It's not every day you run up on a truck that another department, especially a volunteer department, is giving away.
The donors making only one request.
They asked that if we ever dispose of the truck, that we give it to another fire department.
Volunteer departments paying it forward to help other stations more than 100 miles away. In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Volunteers with the fire department say now they can have around 5,000 gallons of water at any emergency scene.
Well, during freezing temperatures, many of us like to stay indoors. However, runners in Pikeville did not allow a couple inches of snow to stop them from being outside. Saturday morning, a leap year 2020 fun run kicked off to commemorate the holiday. Some quick facts for you. 4 million people in the world are some Leap Day babies, and Leap Day babies are called leapers or leaplings. Runners we talked with Saturday say the colder weather is actually a better running temperature.
If you have a passion for it, then they're going to come out no matter what the weather.
My husband and I are trying to run one race a month, and this was close to us. We live about an hour away, and we thought it'd be fun.
Trying to get some exercise in, getting that heart and blood flowing, getting healthy.
Brandon calls bull hockey on it's easier to run in the cold. As runners crossed the finish line, they leaped over it. This race is part of a series taking place throughout the year. The next one is a bunny run on April the 4th.
And the cold wasn't enough to keep dozens of people from jumping into a pool of icy water yesterday morning. More than 200 people came out to Lexington's 16th Polar Plunge. The event raises money for more than 10,000 people who participate in Kentucky Special Olympics programs. Organizers say it's about giving back and having fun.
The plungers really embrace it, and we have a costume contest, so they make it a lot of fun. We've got a DJ out here playing great music, so it's really kind of a fun winter festival.
We are told the temperature of the water was hovering around 42 degrees during the event.
Lacey, would you have taken the plunge?
No.
Okay. You are no right
So
there.
certain.
UK students wrapped up a dance marathon for children with cancer last night. For the 15th year in a row, around 1,000 students fundraised on the dance floor at Memorial Coliseum. The funds go towards Kentucky Children's Hospital's hematology and oncology unit patients.
Dancing for the Cure, we're dancing for lost childhoods, more birthdays, less clinic visits.
From the past Dance Blue events to now, more than $15 million has been raised from the event.
Now, this is something I might try. Here's a batch of bourbon that's making tails wag. Bluegrass Distilleries and the Lexington Humane Society teamed up for a bottle of bourbon to support animals at the LHS shelter. Each bottle is $50, with $20 from each bottle going to the Humane Society, and it seems the fundraising effort is working. We are told the bourbon is going fast.
Well, on March 1st, 1870, Kentucky's Lee County was founded. Yesterday, the county celebrated 150 years.
WYMT's Dakota Makers was there and talked to people about what 150 years means to them.
A celebration starting out with the national anthem. Lee County celebrated its 150th birthday on Sunday.
Someone my age and younger, they need to realize that this only happens maybe every 50 years.
That was Deborah Brandenburg. She graduated high school in Lee County. When she graduated from college, she found a job in her hometown.
I just have a different respect for it now and all the history.
The event had Senator Robert Stivers as a guest speaker.
Truly, it was Lee County that was the reason I ran for the state senate.
New growth for Lee County was also celebrated.
We think the next 10 years are going to be the best years yet for Lee County, primarily with the opening of 30, with the expansion of the Mountain Parkway.
And even new growth for tourism.
We have really great cabin rentals. We have tourists coming in for rock climbing and horseback riding.
The celebration was like a homecoming for those who attended.
I was amazed by the number of people here today. I was so happy for the people that attended. And a lot of these people were the leaders when I grew up here back in the 70s.
Leaders are hopeful that the next 50 years are full of opportunity. In Lee County, Dakota Makris, WYMT Mountain News.
And Lee County Judge Executive Chuck Cottle says yesterday's celebration was only the beginning and the county has a whole year to celebrate 150 years.
A bill aiming to create a loan program for struggling rural hospitals passed the Kentucky House last week. Hospitals in counties with less than 50,000 people would be eligible for the loans. The bill's sponsor says more than 60 hospitals are in eligible counties. 12 of those hospitals are vulnerable to closing. The bill passed the House unanimously Friday and is now heading to the Senate.
After passing through the West Virginia House and Senate, a bill that is aimed at protecting abortion survivors will be signed into law today. According to the bill, once a fetus is removed from the mother at any stage of development and has a beating heart or umbilical cord pulse, it is considered alive. The new law would require doctors to use the same medical judgment and efforts to care for a born alive child that they would use for a child born at the same gestation in a non-abortion circumstance. Currently in West Virginia, abortions are banned after 20 weeks.
Well, we're looking at rain showers as we head through the first part of your morning. We're going to continue to track those. Let's take a look at the last 6 hours, give you an idea of where it will look like overnight. And then this morning, clouds were kind of out of the way overnight. I saw some stars coming out of the house this morning, but they're starting to move in now along with those rain chances. Live pinpoint Doppler radar come back out just a little bit. You see some heavier bands out toward Columbia there along Lake Cumberland and coming into parts of Campbell County and southern Tennessee there. So we're going to continue to watch. Again, basically what we're going to see this morning is those rain chances start to spread out. Temperatures already cooler in the areas where the rain has come through, still warmer ahead of that system. But again, just keep that in mind as you travel through the day. You're going to need your rain gear. It's going to be a soggy day today. Chances continue tomorrow, but a slow clearing as we head into Wednesday will be a nice change of pace as we head toward the end of the week. Maybe some drier conditions and a nice weekend ahead. Will?
All righty, Brandon. Thank you, sir, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning.
And of course, more news is on the way, and we'll show you how, despite having no reported cases of coronavirus here in the Commonwealth, it is still impacting the lives of folks here in the mountains.